Minecraft Live 2021 was just a few weeks ago. We had the introduction of the ally, the copper golem, and the glare. Now, of course, the ally won, and this reminded me there are quite a lot of forgotten mobs in Minecraft, aka mobs that lost in the mob vote, or mobs that are coming to the game but people just forgot. So, in this video, I want to revisit the forgotten mobs and give them a ranking in a tier list from A to F. I'm gonna take the forgotten mobs from the previous mob and biome votes. Make sure you leave a like if you do enjoy this video and comment down below where you will rank each of these forgotten mobs. There aren't too many of them, so it should be easy. So here is the tier list. Rank A means the mob should be added to Minecraft in the future. Rank B means I like the mob but there are other mobs that Mojang needs to prioritize. Rank C means the mob was cool at the time it was revealed but the features are not really needed anymore in 2021. Rank D is that these mobs are just plain bad or lacking something. I felt we needed something between C and F, so I just put that, and that brings us to tier F. This is the worst of the bunch. These mobs are awful and I don't even know why Mojang planned to add them. First off, let's start with the glare. We haven't really forgotten this mob yet, but we know it's coming. We're gonna forget about this mob in a few months, and this is probably gonna be the least controversial ranking out of all these mobs, and I don't think anyone's gonna be getting mad over this. The glare travels to dark spots, so it's a F3 button in a mob form. It looks amazing, but Mojang always delivers aesthetically good looking mobs every time, so that's not really something that makes the glare stand out. Because of this, the glare is going straight into the bin, F tier. Interesting concept, the execution was lacking compared to the ally and the copper golem, so it has to be F, and the mobs that are gonna be coming in this video are much cooler than this, so I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with this. Now, the copper golem was an interesting mob. The people just didn't know what to expect from it. I mean, it presses random buttons. Yet again, this feature wasn't outstanding. It could have been easily replaced by a simple redstone randomizer. It looks like any other golem, so that's nothing special. So if I had to put it in a rank, I'm gonna go with a D. Is that fair? I feel like it is. I mean, if I had to describe the copper golem, it would be a meh. And D is a meh. Now let's move back to the 2020 mob vote. I think this was when the glow squid won the vote. Yeah, that was a horrible decision, but we move on. And the two mobs that didn't win the vote was the Isolager and the Moobloom. Let's start with the Isolager. I'm gonna be straight with you. The Isolager should have been the mob that won the vote. It attacks you by summoning clouds. What else do you want in life? I mean, it's just such a unique attack. I'm not wasting time here. It's going straight into the A tier. You know what makes me like the Isolager the most? Is that not only does it look cool and the attack is unique, but it's so important that Minecraft adds, more hostile mobs for the snowy biomes. That's just something that's still missing in Minecraft today. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of the Moobloom. I just watched the video from Mojang that reviewed the Moobloom and it didn't mention a single feature. Like, it's just a reskinned cow. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing to even talk about with a mob. So I'm just gonna put it in the F tier. The Moobloom is the worst of the F tier. This is getting sad. Let's just move on. Going back to the Minecraft mob vote in 2017, that was 4 years ago, this was when the Phantom won the vote. The vote was between the Barnacle, the Wildfire, and the Great Hunger. All of these mobs were hostile and it was actually a good selection of mobs to choose from. The first mob we have is the Barnacle, aka the monster of the ocean depths. This would have been my personal favorite to win the vote, but the Phantom wasn't the worst option. The Barnacle had these kind of tentacles that pulls you into his mouth and it genuinely looks scary. It really does look scary. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. It's such a good mob. I hope Mojang plans to bring it back or some sort of boss, sea creature into the game. It will make the ocean much more dangerous than it is now. Next, we have the Great Hunger. My thoughts on this mob is positive. I like that it hides in the ground. It helps you remove enchantments, but obviously that feature is useless with the addition of the grindstone these days. Nevertheless, it was a very good mob at that time. Would I want the mob to be added today? Not really. I think there are much more important mobs to be added first. So I'm gonna put the Great Hunger in B. This one is tough. I want to put it in C more since I think the enchantment feature is useless nowadays. But back in the days, it would have been a game changer. So let's just stick with B. Last but certainly not least, from the 2017 mob vote, we have the Hovering Inferno, aka the Wildfire. This one was tricky. It's a boss mob, so that's a good start. You can never have too many bosses in the game. It's basically just a blaze with shields, so that's not the most creative boss. And when you do fight it, it does not feel like a boss fight, which is a bummer. I'm gonna stick this one in the C tier for now. It's just not as innovative as the other two mobs from the 2017 mob vote. And I just realized this is our first C on the list, and C is not a bad grade, but it's just not the best for a boss mob. We are finished with all the Minecraft mob votes, and the forgotten mobs of Minecraft don't end here. We still have the old biome vote, where Mojang revealed some mobs that are going to be added to Minecraft in the future. This includes the vulture, the ostriches, the meerkat, and even termite. So we start with the vulture. The vulture is going to be added with the future Badlands update. We know that it will loot player corpse, and that's pretty much all we know about the vulture. So I'm going to put it in the B tier. The thing is, with all these mobs from the biome vote, we don't know much about them. So I'm going to be a little bit more lenient with them with the ranking. A B seems reasonable for the vulture. I do like the vulture. We do need more birds in the Minecraft, but a B is all it's going to get. The ostriches are coming to Minecraft with a future Savannah update. They bury their heads in the ground when needed, and I believe you can tame them and ride them. Also, you are expected to be able to jump really high with them. And I actually had ostriches at C at first, but now that I'm saying all of this out loud, ostriches sound amazing, so let's bump it up to a B. We really need more tameable / rideable mobs in Minecraft. Right now we only have the horse, the cat, and dog, I believe, as pets, so ostriches would be a good addition. Along with the ostriches, the termites are also coming in the Savannah update. The termites are quite underlooked. People completely forgot about them. I mean, I totally did. We don't know what the termites are gonna look like. In the reveal trailer, all we can see is just kind of dots. But what we do know is they will infest things like woodblock and they will attack players. That's really not a lot to go off of, so I'm gonna put them in D tier. That sounds so harsh, but I literally know nothing about the mob, so that's where it's gonna go. It could even go to F tier, but I'm feeling nice here, so let's just leave it at D. Meerkats will be coming with a future desert update, and hear me out for this one. I'm gonna put them in the F tier, because they're really not special, and they offer nothing different to a regular cat. We really don't know anything about them. I know I've said that for the previous few mobs, but I've done my research, online and stuff, and I couldn't see anything. Nobody knows what the meerkats do and what they're about, so I'm just gonna put it in F. I think that's pretty much it for all the forgotten mobs of Minecraft. I was going to put the Warden and the frog on the list, but they're not really forgotten anymore since it's only been a few weeks since their announcement. But I do want to make a video on a tier list for all the Minecraft mobs in a future video. So if you want to see that, just leave a comment down below saying like yes access, so I know you want it and I know you're still here at the end of the video. That's pretty cool to know. But anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video and I will see all of you beautiful people in the next video.